Oh, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm my Patience, by the way, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, please click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified each time I upload. This is I'll be basically telling you guys how I found out I was pregnant. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can so that it doesn't become too long and boring. Okay, um probably you saw the last clips of the last clip of my previous vlog. Yeah, so I found out I was pregnant on the 6th of May. So basically, this is what happened. I went to town to run a few errands. Then when I was there, I said, you know what, let me get myself some pregnancy test. There were no signs. Let that there. There were no pregnancy symptoms. There was nothing that um made me think I might be pregnant. There was nothing. There were no symptoms. There were no signs. There were nothing. Basically nothing, guys. So I went to Pep, bought the pregnancy test. There were two. I'll add a picture of it. I took the first one and it was like positive. I took the second one, I was like positive. I was like, nah, I can't, because I was so like, it was so hard for me to believe that those pregnancy tests actually have two lines. They're like positive, both of them. And like, it was so hard, like it was so hard for me to believe. I kept thinking like, no, I'm dreaming. Let me go back to, let me like sleep then wake up later on. Like, I went to sleep then woke up and checked them. They were like still the same way I left them. Took a picture, I sent it to my boyfriend. Then he unfortunately couldn't like check his WhatsApp while he was at work. He came home, had no idea of what was happening. Then I told him, check at this place I placed some a little box, you can check it. I checked that box and he just saw irregular pregnancy, irregular pregnancy, whatever. I'll check it. Then he opened inside and he saw those strips, and they were like, they both had two lines, and he was like, are you pregnant? I was like, yes. Like, to him too, it was so unbelievable because there were no signs, there were no symptoms, like there was nothing that was like, patience, you are pregnant, like nothing, guys. Then we kept like wondering how far along I am. He was like, nah, maybe you're like a month or two or a few weeks. It's like, nah, it can't be that, maybe it's been a while. I was like, nah, he kept arguing about that. Then on the 22nd, mind you, I found out on the 6th of May. Then on the 22nd of May, I decided, let me go start my antenatal. And I went to the clinic with the hope that their pregnancy test will be negative. And I went there. Before they could help with anything, you have to first, like, they first check your BP, check your weight, everything, all those things. Then I went to the sister's office, one to check. But first, before they like can give you that antenatal book, they check whether you're pregnant or not. Like, they took the pregnancy test and it was like, they were two, they were both positive. I was like, yeah, can't need it, this is it. Then they did the things, yeah, the things. If you are pregnant and no, it's my antenatal, right? Yeah, they did that. And the moment they gave me that book, it was like official that I am expecting a baby, right? Then because we are not sure of how far along I am, you can never like trust the clinic thing that they use to count your weeks. Like, you can never trust them, they're always wrong. So on the 5th of June, we went to do an ultrasound scan, and came out that I was 5 months pregnant. Guys, it was unbelievable. Like, how 5 months young, there was no me, like I was never nauseous, there was no vomiting, I was never like okay, I crave like a normal person craves things, right? But they're not that craving, you might be pregnant, nothing. Like, guys, there was nothing, no, there was no sign of pregnancy, there were no symptoms. And normally, but pregnant ladies don't eat eggs, and like they hate them. Even the smell, bruh, I ate eggs like nobody's business. Like like no was not doing. And the only thing that I hated were the smell of perfumes. Like I was never someone who was picky when it came to perfume. I loved masculine perfumes, but then out of the blue I started hating them and loving feminine perfumes more. But it never clicked to me gore I might be pregnant. I was just like, no, maybe I'm finally falling in love with like female perfumes. That was it then. But then pregnancy, nah. Then from there we started like accepting that, you know what, I'm pregnant, preparing for a baby. Then I had to tell my parents. Yeah, it was a struggle telling my parents. Like, yo, how do you tell your parents, sorry, mama, give me lay? How do you do that? But I had to. Like enough, I did that via WhatsApp. Ka botsa mama, yeah, you know batswadi ba jwang. Ba botsa hey o ntshwabisitse, hey this and this and that. Fine, mpotsa gore o boditse papa ka re nope, nna nka se mmotse wena mmotse. I don't know, ka re mmotse nna ga e nka setle by the way. Fine, she told her husband, my dad, and he was angry. He's the one who was angry with me the whole of my pregnancy. He never called me. The only time he called me after finding out I was pregnant, I think it was like after 2 or 3 months, asking me when am I coming back home. And I told him that I'll only come back home after giving birth. Like I told him straight up that I'm gonna come back home after giving birth. And azanga angangisa, azanga adira any like I'm questioning why. Because I wanted to stay with my boyfriend at that time. Okay, we were initially staying together before I even fell pregnant. But then I wanted to continue staying with him till I gave birth, of which it did happen. Something we both prayed for. He has always told me that he wants to experience pregnancy like so close. Like if ever I was to get pregnant, I need to be close to him, of which it happened. And then yeah, we prepared for a baby. Then on the 11th of October, I gave birth to my beautiful baby girl, of which we saw in the previous vlog. And that's just my how I found out I was pregnant and what happened after finding out. Then if you want to hear more about my pregnancy journey, my labor story, comment down below. I will clearly do so. From me to you, bye guys, bye.